On this episode of Cooking with Mel, we're going to continue with our side dish series. So we're going to do fresh green beans cooked in the AquaChef, and we're going to finish them with slivered toasted almonds. So let's get started. So I have our fresh green beans here, and they are not pre-cleaned. I tend to buy like about a pound of green beans, and for this amount, for feeding about 4 to 6 people, you can get about a pound to a pound and a half as needed. You will have some that you will need to toss. If you want, you can buy the pre-cleaned French cut green beans. It's up to you, whatever you prefer. So I'm going to take our green beans and I'm going to rinse them off real quick. Just make sure you get any of dirt or debris that could be on them off. And I just kind of line them up. And there's I call it a good end and a bad end. And I cut off the not pretty end with my knife. And that's that. So we're going to be using our 12 by 12 Seal and Fresh vacuum seal bag. If you're using, so say you have all these green beans and you had a bunch of them and you cleaned a bunch of them, and instead of cooking them all at once, you could put them in the 8 by 8 bags and save them for later. So if you are a family of 1 or 2 or 3 and you just did not need to cook this many green beans, you could clean them all at once. You could save them in the smaller bags and freeze them for later use. Just as an FYI, useful tips, you know, it's always good to try and save you guys time. So we're going to season them with salt and pepper, and I'm going to put them, you know, to taste as what you like. You could be a little bit adventurous if you want and put lemon pepper. I know my mom loves putting lemon on her green beans when they're done. So if you'd want to, you know, be a little bit adventurous, you can use lemon pepper instead, and tell me what you think about it. So let's seal our Seal and Fresh vacuum seal bag. I really love this orange thing. It's like saves the day every time. Okay. Let's get it sealed. Oh, I forgot the best part. That's what's really good about working with the Seal and Fresh vacuum seal bags. I can reuse them and open them, and it's not sealed forever. So we're going to put about half a tablespoon of butter. And just like with all our other stuff that we're cooking a larger quantity of, we're going to try and get it as flat as possible so they're a little bit more parallel, easy to cook with. I do love that thing. The little things in life. So we're going to cook our green beans at 185 for 30 minutes. So we're going to put in our green beans into our basket. We're going to close our lid. It's okay if the basket doesn't close as long as the food is immersed inside the water. When the AquaChef is done cooking, the indicator light will turn red and you'll hear a series of beeps. Okay, so our green beans are done. Be careful because there is going to be light of steam. I'm going to open up our lid, our basket with my tongs because it is quite warm. And our green beans are done. Here are our green beans that are cooked perfect and tender. I finished them with toasted almonds that I toasted on the stove, and it just provides a really nice crunch and texture to our green beans. Enjoy!